sacrifice of old partners. Yes?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in this case, if we multiply the new partner ratio, new partner share with sacrificing ratio given in quotient, then we will find the sacrificing ratio also. So we need not to calculate in addition to the new ratio. We will calculate the sacrificing ratio in between, because let's say if it is given like this, you can see if in quotient it is given like C new partner share is 1/4, okay, and sacrificing ratio is 3:2. Okay, so if we calculate this, we will find that 1/4 into 3/5 and 1/4 into 2/5 for A and for B. So in process of calculating new ratio, we will calculate the sacrificing ratio also. So it will be 3/15 and 2/15. Yes?
Yes, sir.
So if we multiply the new partner share with their sacrificing ratio, with the old partner sacrificing ratio, then we will find the sacrifice made by partner. Yes?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So it is sacrifice of partners and it is sacrificing ratio. If question asks us to calculate sacrificing ratio, then we will write this. Okay. I think question will never ask you in this case because sacrificing ratio is given in question. Okay. So it will ask you only calculate new ratio. Any doubt?
No, sir. No.
In case 3, sacrifice is given in question, so you can read the note. In this case, sacrifice from old partner is given in question. We have to convert the sacrifice of old partner into ratio. So in this case, sacrifice is given like C gets 315 from A and 215 from B. Okay. So in fraction it is given. In second case it is given in ratio, but in third case it is given in fraction. So we have to convert this fraction into ratio, and it will be 3:2 because we will remove the denominator. Yes?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And now case 4 we already know. So in this case, we have calculated the sacrificing ratio in step 1. So we need not to calculate in addition to new ratio, because we have already calculated the sacrificing ratio in the process of calculating new ratio. So we are not required to calculate it again. Yes?
Yes, sir.
Is there any doubt in new profit sharing ratio, sacrificing ratio, or gaining ratio?
No, sir.
Okay, so we can now move on to the next part, which is goodwill. The next.
Sir, it's a chapter, right?
No, goodwill is a chapter, but we have to study it in admission of partnership, admission of a new partner also.
Okay.
Okay, accounting treatment of goodwill. Do you know how to calculate goodwill?
Average goodwill is equals to average profit into normal profit.
You have studied, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not going to discuss the calculation part, because generally in admission of partner, good value of goodwill is given in question. Okay, so we are not required to calculate the goodwill. So we will discuss how we will do accounting for goodwill. Yes.
So, sir, there is a calculation in this part. It's the same as the goodwill chapter, right?
No, not same as goodwill. I am showing you how to do the calculation in this part. Yes.
Okay. So it's different from the chapter.
Yes, it's different from chapter. In chapter, we calculate the value of goodwill. But in this, we will only accounting. We will only do accounting for goodwill, not calculation.
Okay. Okay.
We will distribute it between partners, and we will do the accounting part only. Okay. Can you read this?
Okay. Accounting treatment of goodwill. As per AS 26, goodwill should be recorded in the books only when consideration has been paid for it. Example, purchased goodwill. When new partner admitted into the partnership, he brings premium for goodwill for share in profit, which is a compensation to existing partners for the sacrifice of profit sharing ratio. Case 1, when a goodwill or a premium for goodwill is paid privately by a new partner to existing partner. In this case, no accounting is done in the books of firm, as there is no transaction.
No, not full part. Wait, not you. Not required to read the case 1 part.
Okay.
So, what do you understand by this? The first part you have read right now.
It's like when a partner is admitted to the firm or the partnership, he has to bring something like the goodwill for the share and profit and stuff.
Yes, when new partner admitted into partnership is required to bring goodwill and capital. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Can you tell me why a new partner will bring capital along with goodwill?
Sir, is it because of the trust?
Is it because of
the trust between the partners, because he's new? Yeah.
Actually, whenever you enter into a business, you are admitted if they have trust on you. If they have any doubt, they will not admit you as a partner. Yes. So it is not because of trust. If they decided to bring you as a partner, then they trust you already.
Okay.
So if capital and goodwill are different things, when a new partner comes into a business, then he has some rights in business. Yes or no?
Yes.
He has some rights, like he can share the assets or liabilities of business. Yes. And he can also share the profit. Yes or no? So I have
Yes, sir.
here,
Yes.
as per AS 26, goodwill should be recorded in the books only when consideration has been paid for it. That is purchased goodwill. In the chapter of goodwill, you have studied already that goodwill is of 2 types. Yes.
Yes.
Can you tell me what are the 2 types of goodwill?
Sir, I don't know.
Okay, no problem. So first one is self-generated goodwill. Self-generated goodwill. Can you tell me what is goodwill? I think you know the definition.
Sir, goodwill is like doing good for
Okay. These are the two types of goodwill: self-generated goodwill and purchased goodwill. Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes.
First, we revise the goodwill part of that chapter. So, goodwill is an intangible assets. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Goodwill is an intangible assets, and we earn higher profit due to goodwill. Means if there is two business similar in nature and similar in size, everything is similar. Okay. But the one business is earning more profit than other. If you have seen somewhere in the market, if you have seen there is some general store, there is one or two general store nearby, and any one of them is doing good business other than other those businesses. Yes, like there is 3 shops nearby. I think you have seen this, but you didn't remember. Let's say there are 3 shops.
Yes.
These 3 are same in size, same place, and same business. Okay, everything is same in this case. Yes.
Yes, sir. Okay.
But can you tell me that they are selling the same amount of items or same value of products, or there may be some difference?
Sir, are you talking in the value of the item?
Yes.
Or
If let's say if A is selling 1 lakh of goods in 1 month, B is selling 2 lakh of goods in 1 month, and C is selling 5 lakh of goods in 1 month. Can you tell me, if everything is same, what is the difference due to which C is selling higher than A and B?
C is increasing the amount of C is increasing the value of the items.
Okay, if C will increase the value of items, you will purchase from C or A or B?
Oh, I think it's opposite. He's decreasing the value of items.
Yes, there are different factors which affect these kind of situation. Means C behavior is good towards their customer. C is selling at lower price. Okay, C is selling superior quality of goods. Yes, so these are the factors. That's why you will visit C again and again, not A and B. Yes.
Yes.
If C is providing everything good, like value of goods is price of goods is lower than A and B, their behavior is good, and their quality is good, then you will visit C again and again. Not you are not going to A and B. Okay. So
Yes, sir.
when some business is doing something good, behavior and quality
Service
and price, everything is good, then it will become famous. C will be famous in some time. Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes.
And C customer will not go to A and B. Yes.
Yes.
C customer will not go to A, or C customer will not go to B. Yes.
Yes.
But A customer will come to C, and B customer also come to C. Yes or no? Because C is famous, A and B customer will know that the price of C is good, the price is good, lower, and the quality is also good. So A and B customer will come to C shop. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So C became famous. It is goodwill of C. It is goodwill of C that C can sell more items than A and B. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So when a business earn higher profit than other similar business, it is due to goodwill. Okay. So goodwill helps a business to earn higher revenue and earn higher profit.
Yes, sir.
Now, can you tell me, C, goodwill is self-generated or purchased?
Sir, self-generated.
Self-generated. Very good. So self-generated goodwill has no value. So it cannot be recorded in books of accounts. You cannot calculate the value of self-generated goodwill. Yes?
Yes, sir. We cannot calculate.
We cannot do this accurately because we don't know how much famous we are. So the goodwill values cannot be calculated. But if you purchase some business, okay, if you purchase some business, let's say D is a new business and he knows the fame of C, he knows the goodwill of C, so he purchased his business, okay, and along with his assets and liabilities he paid 20 lakh for his business, okay, but the value of business of C is only 15 lakh. Value of C is only 15 lakh and D is giving 20 lakh instead of 15 lakh. So it is assumed that 5 lakh is for goodwill. Yes?
Yes, sir.
Because C is famous and D knows it, he will pay extra money to C for acquiring his business. So it is called goodwill.
So the 5 lakh is the goodwill.
It is called purchase goodwill. If we pay higher for any business, then we pay for the name of that business.
For the brand, yes.
Yes, for the brand. Yes, good. So it is called goodwill. It is called purchased goodwill. There are some business in the world which goodwill is more valuable than other physical assets like Coca-Cola, Pepsi. Their goodwill is more famous, more valuable than their other assets.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So self-generated goodwill cannot be valued. Therefore, it cannot be recorded in the books of account. Yes. But we have to record the purchased goodwill. Sorry. We have to record the purchased goodwill. So we will record this. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now I have written here that as per AS 26, goodwill should be recorded in the books only when consideration has been paid for it, that is purchased goodwill. So we cannot record the self-generated goodwill. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes. No. Okay. Now, when new partner,
Sir, is this a rule?
What?
This one, as per AS 26, it's a rule, right?
Yes, it's a rule. AS 26 means Accounting Standard 26. It is rules made by Indian government to regulate the accounting part. Okay.
Okay.
So it's called Accounting Standard. There are Indias in the world. Now India is adopting Indias also for their company. But the old standard was called Accounting Standard. And there are different number for different things. So AS 26 deals with intangible assets. Okay.
Okay, sir. Yes.
So AS 26 goodwill should be recorded in the books only when consideration been paid for it, that is purchased goodwill. When new partner admitted into the partnership, he brings premium for goodwill for share in profit. Okay, so whenever a new partner admitted into business, okay, so when a new partner arrives in business, like say A and B are old partners and C comes into business, so C will bring capital and C will bring goodwill, because C, if admitted into partnership, C will get share in assets and liabilities. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
In future, if assets and liabilities will be distributed between partners, then C will also get his share from that assets or liabilities. Yes.
Yes.
And also, if C will be admitted into business, he will get share in profit also. Yes.
Yes.
So it becomes a right of C to share the assets and liability and share in profit. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now we can see that capital is brought by C. Capital is brought by C for this right, share in assets and liabilities, and goodwill is brought by C for share in profit. Yes.
Yes.
So whenever a new partner admitted into business, then he brings capital and goodwill, both.
Both are necessary for the one
Understood?
partners. Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Now, so when new partner admitted into the partnership, he brings premium for goodwill. It is same as goodwill. Okay, it is also called premium for goodwill. Whatever new partner brings, it is also called premium for goodwill or goodwill, whatever you want to say. Okay, so premium for goodwill for share in profit, which is a compensation to existing partner for their sacrifice of profit sharing ratio. Means it is compensation. I told you that C is getting share in profit.
Yes, sir.
So I think that A and B is sharing profit equally. Let's say 1:1. Okay.
Okay.
Now their profit share will change. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
If before admission of C, 10,000 profit will be distributed in A and B by 5,000, 5,000. Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Equally.
But after admission of C, he will not get the same amount. His profit share will be reduced.
Yes, sir.
Let's say his profit share will become 3,000 or 4,000, whatever the ratio will be, 4,000, 3,000, and C will also get 3,000. So their profit is reduced.
Yes, it's reduced.
So can you tell me, A is just ready to share his profit with C?
No.
He will want something in return. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Otherwise, no one is giving anyone something for free.
Yes, sir. Correct.
So A and B also will not give C his share of profit for free. So they will require, A and B will require something in return for C, which is goodwill. So C is bringing goodwill for share in profit, and share in profit is taken from A and B. Therefore, goodwill will be distributed between A and
And
B.
B.
Yes. So
Yes.
if new partner brings goodwill, their share of goodwill is distributed between old partners. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now, there is one more concept you need to understand before moving to the section. If C is getting 1/4, yes,
Yes.
and the two partners are A and B, and only A is giving 1/4 share to C. B is not giving anything. B is not giving anything to C as per agreement. Okay, so only A is giving from his share to C. Okay.
Okay.
Now, can you tell me if C brought goodwill of 10,000, who will get this?
A.
Only A.
Yes, only A.
Not B, because B is
Yes.
not giving a share. So goodwill brought by new partner is compensation for sacrificing partner, not existing partner. If existing partner is not giving anything, then they will not get something in return. So B is not giving anything in here, so he will not get share in goodwill brought by C. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Understood. Okay. Now, case 1. Case 1, when goodwill, premium for goodwill, say name is different. So when goodwill or premium for goodwill is paid privately by new partner to existing partner, means new partner is giving goodwill, his share of goodwill to A and B privately, means not through firm. He is giving to A and B privately. Okay.
Okay.
Not through books of firm. So if firm is not involved in that transaction, then we will not account for
Recorded.
that transaction.
Yes.
Okay, so here it is written, like in this case, no accounting is done in the books of firm as there is no transaction with the firm. Yes.
Yes.
Now, case 2. Case 2.
So if
When,
they're doing it privately, it won't be accounted. Like we won't
yes,
write
there
it
will
off.
be no accounting for goodwill.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Let's say like this. If we understand, let's say A, B are partners, and there it is a firm, our firm business. Sorry, it's like this. Yes, and here it is a new partner. So if C bring goodwill to firm and then pay to A and B, then it will be accounted. But C is giving directly to A and C is giving directly to B. So you can see firm is not involved in this transaction. Yes.
It's private. Yeah.
So no account.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Understood.
Now in the second case, you can see when goodwill, premium for goodwill brought by new partner in cash or kind, means goodwill can be brought in cash, goodwill or capital both, goodwill or capital both brought in cash or kind. Okay, means maybe in the form of cash, maybe in the form of some assets like machinery, like land, like building. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So he can bring anything. So if can you tell me the entry for starting business with cash?
Capital account
What?
for starting the business, right? With
Yes,
cash.
starting business with
Capital
cash.
account.
Entry, journal entry.
Cash account.
Only cash account. Journal entry always has two sides. Okay, one is debit, the other one is credit. So if you have to write the journal entry, we'll do like this: premium for goodwill account debit to sacrificing partners capital account. So you have to tell me both sides. What is the journal entry for starting business with cash? Okay, let's leave it. What is the journal entry for purchasing something on cash basis? Let's say we purchased furniture for cash. What will be the journal entry?
Asset account.
Yes.
Because furniture is an asset, right? So we'll be recording it as an asset account.
Only asset account? No, it is not correct. We have to write like this. If we purchase something, then we have to write like this: furniture account debit to cash account. This is the journal entry. You cannot say only one part. It will be incorrect. You have to say the both part, debit or credit both. You have to say like this: furniture account debit to cash account.
Okay.
Okay. So for journal entry of starting business with cash, the entry is cash account debit to capital account. Okay. This is the journal entry for starting business with cash.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So if you may move here, we can see that when goodwill premium for goodwill brought by new partner in cash or kind. If something brought by new partner, then in business it is real account and it is coming. Okay, coming into business. So real account rule is debit what comes in, credit what goes out. So if there is something coming in the business, then we will write it on the debit side. Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So you can see here, it is written like cash account debit cash account debit okay, cash account debit, assets account debit to new partners capital and to premium for goodwill. So capital and premium for goodwill will be on the credit side and cash and assets will be on the debit side. But you have to remember one thing: if only cash is brought by new partner, then you don't have to write assets account debit. Yes.
If cash is bought by a new partner.
If only cash is brought by new partner, not assets, then you have to write like this: cash account debit to capital and to goodwill. Okay. If only cash is brought by new partner, then you don't have to write assets. So it is not required. Yes.
Yes, sir.
But if both are brought by new partner, like cash, assets, machine, furniture, whatever the item is brought by new partner, so we have to write all of these. Like if cash is brought, cash account debit. If machine is bought, machine account debit. If furniture is brought, then furniture account debit also. Okay, to capital and to premium for goodwill.
Yes, sir.
Understood?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Good. So now, if for goodwill brought by new partner along with capital, so new partner is bringing capital and goodwill both. So cash account debit, assets account debit to capital account to premium for goodwill. The next one is when premium for goodwill is brought by new partner, then we have to distribute the premium between partner. Capital cannot be distributed, but premium has to be distributed. Okay, capital is C as you can say is liability for business and asset for C. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So capital is for C, but premium is compensation for sharing the profit. Yes. So whoever the whoever partner sharing the profit with C will get the premium for goodwill. So if premium for goodwill is given by A and B, then here premium for goodwill account debit to sacrificing partner's capital account means the partner who is sacrificing his share to C. Okay, so I
Yes,
told you in this part that if only A is giving share to C, then only A will get the goodwill. But if A and B both are giving something, then they will get this in their sacrificing ratio. So we need to calculate sacrificing ratio first. Okay.
yes, sir.
So for distribution of goodwill, we need to calculate sacrificing ratio. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So for distribution of goodwill between partners in sacrificing ratio, premium for goodwill account debit to sacrificing partners capital account. And for withdrawal of amount of goodwill, let's say existing partner do not want to keep goodwill in business. They want to take it home. Yes.
Yes.
So they will withdraw the goodwill value and take it home. So this entry is for withdrawal of amount. For withdrawal of amount of goodwill. Yes.
Yes.
So entry is sacrificing partners capital account debit to cash and bank, cash or bank. Yes.
Yes, sir.
And how we are going to calculate the share of goodwill? Let's say in the ocean, goodwill of firm is given. Right in other side. Okay. Let's say in ocean, value of goodwill of firm is 1 lakh. Okay. And new partner C comes in business for 1/4 share. Okay.
Okay.
So how much goodwill is required to be brought by C?
1/4 of the 1 lakh.
Yes, goodwill of firm is 1 lakh and he is getting only 1/4 share. So he will bring 1 lakh into 1/4. So it is 25,000. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now A and B are old partners. Okay. Their profit sharing ratio is 3:2. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now, can you tell me that how 25,000 is going to be distributed between A and B?
Okay.
Okay, you need to remember this. It is old ratio. It is old ratio, and goodwill is required to be distributed in sacrificing ratio. Yes.
Yes.
Now tell me how it is going to be distributed and what will be the amount A and B is getting.
A will get 13,000.
A will get
13,000.
15,000.
No, sir. A will get 13,000 and B will get 12,000.
Okay. So you are saying A will get 13,000 and B will get 12,000. And how you have calculated this?
Sir, as per the ratio I've just done.
As per the
Ratio.
ratio.
Because there
Means
is 3
3 is to
here
2.
and 2. Yeah.
No, I told you that 3 is to 2 is old ratio. And we have to distribute it in sacrificing ratio. And if you distribute in 3 is to 2, it is also incorrect. Because if we distribute 25,000 to 2, you will get like this 25,000 into 3 by 5 and 25,000 into 2 by 5. So it will come 15,000 and 10,000. Yes. So,
Sir, for distributing, we have to do this way, right?
for distribution in ratio, you always have to multiply it with fraction. And fraction, how we will get fraction? 3 is to 2 will become 3 by 5 and 2 by 5.
Yes, sir.
So how 13,000 and 12,000 is arrived by you?
No, sir, I just guessed it because I saw the ratio of A is greater than the ratio of B. So I just mixed it up like this.
Okay. Okay, now tell me how you're gonna calculate, distribute the share. Let's calculate it first. We have to calculate the sacrificing ratio, for which you have to remember the case I teach you in previous class. Do you remember the different cases?
Which one?
Different cases I taught you in previous class for profit sharing ratio.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me which case is this? Case 1, case 2, case 3, or case 4?
This is case 2, I guess. It's not case 1.
Not case 1?
No, sir.
Why?
So because in case 1, we have to assume 1 as the...
Yes. In case 1, we have to assume that is solution part. But
Yes, sir.
case 1 is like this. In the question, if you have given the old ratio of old partners and profit share of new partner, then it is case 1. And I don't think it is different from case 1 because old ratio is given.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Old ratio is given. And
yes, sir.
Profit share of new partner is given.
Yes, sir.
Other information about ratio is given in question. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So it is case 1. So we have to assume total profit as 1. And we will deduct 1 minus 4 from 1. And we will get 3 by 4. And 3 by 4, we have to multiply it with 3 by 5. And 3 by 4, we have to multiply it 2 by 5. So we will get 9 by 20 and 6 by 20. Okay. And in this case, I told you that in this case 1, in this case, sacrificing ratio will be same as the old ratio. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So we have to distribute in sacrificing ratio, which is same as old ratio. So answer will be this.
15,000.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So there is now combination of two information in the question. The one is goodwill and the second is profit sharing ratio. So you have to remember all of this to solve a question. Okay.
Yes, sir. Okay.
So you need to calculate sacrificing ratio, new ratio first, and then you will proceed with the next part in question. So first, you have to remember the new profit sharing ratio calculation and sacrificing ratio calculation. Okay.
Okay, sir. Yes.
Now this is the first case where goodwill is brought by new partner and we have to distribute it between partners. Now, if partner want to withdraw, let's say, if partner wants to withdraw, if partners want to withdraw the goodwill amount from business, then this entry will be passed. So after calculation, you will pass these journal entries.
So, sir, for withdrawal of amount of goodwill, we'll have to sacrifice, we have to write sacrificing partner capital account debit to cash account credit, right?
Okay, let's assume a quotient for this so that you will understand. Okay. Let's say, just I told you in the A and B, these two. Yes. C is new partner who is getting 1/4, and
Okay.
goodwill of firm is 1 lakh. Okay. That's it. That's the quotient. So you will be given like A and B are partners sharing profit in the ratio of 3:2. A new partner is admitted into the business for 1/4 share, and he is bringing his share of goodwill and also capital of C is 30,000, let's say. Okay. Now we have to calculate the goodwill and distribution of goodwill. Okay. So first we have to calculate the new ratio. So in this case, new ratio is not required, but we will calculate it due to sacrificing ratio calculation. And in this case, one thing is also you have to remember that sacrificing ratio will be same as
the old ratio.
The old ratio. So we can see the sacrifice ratio is 3:2.
Yes.
Yes. So
yes.
C is bringing the capital of 30,000 and his share of goodwill. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And he is brought machine of 20,000 and balance in cash. Balance in cash.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So can you tell me the total amount brought by C?
$50,000.
50,000. Good. So capital of C is 30,000. Yes.
Yes, sir.
And premium for goodwill will be
20,000.
25,000.
Okay, yeah, for the goodwill, 5,000 extra for the goodwill.
Because if we calculate 1/4, then we will get 25,000. Yes.
Oh, yes, sir.
Value of firm, value of goodwill of firm is to be multiplied with new partner share to calculate his share in goodwill. So we have multiplied it 1/4, so we'll get 25,000. So C is bringing his capital of 30,000 and premium for goodwill 25,000. So total amount would be 55,000. Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes.
And 50,000 is brought by C in this form.
Machine. Yeah.
20,000 and balance in cash means if 20,000 is written in front of assets then 35,000 will be cash. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now, premium for goodwill, we have to distribute this.
Yes.
So premium for goodwill will be given to A and B in the ratio of sacrifice. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So sacrificing ratio, if we multiply this, we have multiplied, we have calculated that. So it is 15,000
and 10,000.
and 10,000. So we have to write here B capital, sorry, A capital.
Did both of them sacrifice?
Yes, both are sacrificing. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So premium for goodwill account debit to A capital to B capital. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now for withdrawal of amount of goodwill. So if A and B both are withdrawing their amount, so we have to write A capital, B capital to cash. These two on the debit side. So 15,000, 10,000 and 25,000. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Is this clear?
Yes, sir. It's clear. Yes.
So if they withdraw their amount, then we have to pass the third entry. But if they keep the amount in business, then we don't have to pass the third entry. You can see this in the note. If goodwill is retained in business, means we keep in the business, we did not withdraw it. Okay. Then
Yes, sir.
third entry will not be passed. So third entry is not required. This is not required. Okay. This
Yes,
is
sir.
not required if goodwill is to be keep in the business, is to be retained.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, sir.
So you have to remember all these conditions, and if you want to write it down, you have the video, I think. So
Yes, sir.
you should write it down and then solve the question. There are 2 or 3 cases more. Okay. So
Yes, sir.
we'll discuss that. This case number okay, case 2, case 3. Okay. Here it is written as when goodwill, premium for goodwill, and when goodwill, premium for goodwill not brought by new partner. Yes.
Yes, sir. We did this.
Means premium for goodwill is not brought by new partner. So if
Yes, sir.
it did not bring any amount for goodwill, we will only pass journal entry for capital, not goodwill. Okay.
Yes, sir.
But goodwill is required to be brought by new partner, so we will deduct the goodwill amount from his capital. Let's
Yes,
say if in previous question I told you that C is bringing how much amount for capital?
50,000.
30,000. 30,000 for capital and 25,000 for goodwill. Yes.
Yes, sir.
But in this question, C is not bringing goodwill. C is only bringing capital of 30,000. Okay. So
Yes,
in
sir.
first entry, we will pass the journal entry for only capital, 30,000.
Yes, sir.
And then in second entry, we have to adjust the goodwill amount from his capital because he is not bringing goodwill. So we will deduct the goodwill value from his capital. Okay.
Yes, sir.
It is like when you have something to receive from someone, okay, and he is not paying you something, like you have a building. Let's say you have a
Yes, sir.
building and you have given it on rent, and the person you rented the place has given you 1 lakh for deposit. How
Yes,
much
sir.
amount?
1 lakh.
1 lakh, and the monthly rent is 10,000 per month.
Okay.
Okay, so in the month of August, he did not give you the rent.
Yes.
Now you asked him for rent, but he did not give you, and told you that you can adjust it. So you will deduct the rent from his advance deposit.
Yes. Sir.
Yes.
Yes.
So the deposit will become 90,000, and the 10,000 rent will be deducted. Yes.
Yes. Sir.
So in the same situation, if partner does not bring goodwill, so we will adjust the goodwill from his capital.
Capital account. Yes.
Okay. So in this case, C is bringing 30,000 as goodwill, 30,000
Yes,
as capital. Sorry, not goodwill. 30,000 as
capital.
capital, and the share of goodwill for C was how much?
Share of goodwill or 30,000
No,
for the
share
capital.
was 25,000.
Share of 25. Sorry.
25,000, because 1 lakh was value of goodwill for firm, and we have multiplied with 1 by 4, so we get 25,000. Yes.
Yes.
So we deduct the 25,000 from his capital, that is 30,000. So his capital balance will be only 5.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So if we pass the journal entry for that, like this, we will first have to write cash account debit 30,000, capital account debit, to capital account 30,000. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Because cash is not brought, asset is not brought, so we remove asset. So cash account debit 30,000 to new partners capital 30,000. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now we deduct 25,000 from his capital and distribute it to A and B. 15,000 and 10,000. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Are you getting this, or little bit
No,
confused?
sir. It's a little bit confusing, but I got it.
If you have any confusion, you can ask a question. Or if you say so, I will stop here, because if I teach you all the cases of goodwill, then maybe you will be more confused.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So let's end it here. So if you have any doubt in this part of goodwill, then you can ask questions. Otherwise, we will discuss the next part in next class. Yes.
Yes, sir. Sure.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you.